What Virgos regret most in their lives, and how to turn those regrets into growth. Virgo, the earth sign ruled by Mercury, is famous for its meticulous nature, razor-sharp intellect, and an almost compulsive need for order. When things go awry, the perfectionist in a Virgo can be brutally self-critical, cataloging every misstep like a mental spreadsheet. Over the years, many Virgos look back and notice a handful of recurring regrets that seem to pop up again and again in conversations, journals, and even the occasional late-night social media rant. In this video, we explore the most common sources of Virgo-type remorse, and more importantly, what you can do today to rewrite the narrative. 1. Putting too much on the to-do list and forgetting to live. Virgos love a good checklist, from clean the pantry to perfect the quarterly report. The satisfaction of ticking a box is almost addictive. The downside, when life becomes a series of tasks, the moments that don't fit neatly into a column, spontaneous road trips, late-night conversations, or simply doing nothing, are often relegated to the later pile. In hindsight, many Virgos lament the years spent chasing efficiency while the fleeting joys slip by. Turn it around. Schedule unscheduled time on your calendar. Block out an hour each week where the only rule is no to-do lists, no productivity apps, just pure presence. Treat it as a non-negotiable appointment with yourself, just like any important meeting. 2. Overanalyzing relationships. With Mercury as their ruler, Virgos excel at dissecting motives, patterns, and hidden meanings. While this analytical skill can deepen intimacy, it can also erode it. Many Virgos look back and wish they hadn't overthought a partner's text or spent hours replaying a disagreement in their head. The regret often isn't that the relationship ended, but that they didn't allow themselves to simply feel instead of figure. Turn it around. Practice emotional pausing. When a conflict arises, give yourself a 10-minute timer. Spend the first few minutes observing your thoughts, then switch to a brief period of just feeling. No labels, no analysis. Over time, you'll train your mind to balance intellect with intuition. 3. Neglecting their own creative spark. Virgos are wired for precision, which can make the messy, unstructured nature of creative pursuits feel uncomfortable. As a result, many put off painting, writing, or playing music in favor of more practical tasks. Later, they regret the untapped artistic side that could have offered a different kind of fulfillment. Turn it around. Adopt the 5-minute rule. Set a timer for 5 minutes each day and dive into any creative activity. No expectations, just the act of creating. Those 5 minutes often snowball into longer sessions, and the habit itself tells your subconscious that creativity is just as valuable as any spreadsheet. 4. Holding back their voice. Virgos tend to be modest to a fault. In meetings or social circles, they may suppress a brilliant idea because they fear it isn't flawless enough. The lingering regret is the what-if of a missed opportunity that could have propelled a project or a personal brand forward. Turn it around. Adopt a one-idea-per-meeting mantra. Even if you're unsure, commit to sharing at least one thought each session. The goal isn't perfection, it's practice. Over time, the habit rewires the inner critic that says, "I'm not ready," into a voice that says, "I'm willing." 5. Focusing too much on perfection instead of progress. The classic Virgo trap, believing that if something isn't flawless, it's not worth starting. This mindset leads to postponed launches, unfinished hobbies, and a perpetual feeling of almost there. Regret surfaces when they realize the years spent polishing a prototype could have been spent learning from real-world feedback. Turn it around. Redefine success as iteration, not completion. Celebrate the first draft, the prototype, the beta version. Each iteration is a data point, a step forward, and a concrete proof that you're moving, not merely mulling. A gentle reminder for all Virgos: regret is a natural byproduct of a mind that cares deeply about quality and impact. Rather than seeing these regrets as failures, view them as signposts pointing toward areas where your meticulous nature can be softened with compassion, spontaneity, and a dash of daring. By deliberately carving out space for play, feeling, creativity, self-expression, and imperfect progress, you transform the Virgo regret ledger from a list of what-ifs into a roadmap for a richer, more balanced life. Ready to rewrite your story? Start with one small change today. Your future self will thank you.